me put on my primer spray so it can dry. My name is Luann Pygott. It is almost noon here in Southwest Florida. Happy Halloween to you. This is like, seriously, one of my favorite holidays of the year. I don't really get to do much of any of it because I don't get trick-or-treaters here. But I used to decorate my yard and I started that when I was a teenager in my house I grew up in. I would decorate the porch and the yard, and when I got, to be too old to actually want to trick or treat, I wanted to give out the candy and decorate the house. And I had such fun doing that. And then for a long time, when I was married, we had so many trick-or-treaters at the house, and I loved putting out the decorations and outdoors. I'm talking about outdoor decorations. And I wish I could still do that, but we have no trick-or-treaters here. Haven't for almost 9 years now. Well, I guess it's 8. I guess it's the 8th year. So I really don't get to do anything for it anymore, but we did have that at work, at least. The trunk or treat at work. I didn't do a trunk of my own, but I walked around and watched everybody. So I still was there. I did decorate my office at work. I decorated inside my apartment. I love to do the outdoor, like make your porch a spooky porch or something and put ghosts in the yard. And oh, I loved doing that. Try to do something a little different every year. Add something to it every year. I really, really miss getting to do that. Wish I could still do it. Maybe someday I'll get to do it again. But I'm going to visit my mother and then go visit my dad at the nursing home today. Yay. That's what I'm doing, but it makes them happy. They'll enjoy it anyway. This is my day for my parents to enjoy. For them to be happy. So this is my parents' happy day. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to do a big Halloween look because Dad has Alzheimer's, and I'm not going to go there and look strange. Because I need to make sure he knows who I am. He does know who I am. And we're very blessed that he knows who we are. Some people don't have that, some people don't, people with Alzheimer's don't know who they are anymore. He knows who we are. He'll tell us our names. He'll say, you're my daughter, you're my wife. He knows who we are. And so, we're very blessed that he still has that in his memory. But I'm not going to, I need to look like me. So, I'm just going to probably do a little jack-o'-lantern face on my face or something today. So, I'm going to do my regular makeup. Just something real sweet and cute. Also, for my ministry live, I don't want to look too strange. I don't want to look too different. I guess I should start calling Sunday Parents' Day. It's always Parents' Day. Parents, go make the parents happy day. That's what it is. But, they need that. I need that too, but there doesn't seem to be a Make Luann happy day. I don't know. There isn't one of those. Maybe someday there'll be one of those for me. But until then, at least I can try to make other people happy. If I can bring some sort of joy to their life while they are still here, that's what I'm going to do. So, I am making a yummy dinner. We always have dinner. It's the best food Dad gets all week because the nursing home food is horrible. And he won't hardly eat it. And where did my sponge go? I wish he lived nearby. I'd take him food every day. But the nursing home is so far away. If it was nearby, seriously, I think I'd take him food. I'd take him something to eat every day. Because then he'd eat it. Or if I didn't have to work, I wouldn't even mind going that far if I didn't have to work. But having to work kind of prevents me. Kind of like, being in prison. Can't go do what I'd really rather do. Have to do what I have to do. I wish the nursing home was close. But that's the only one that we could get at the time. And it's really good. He's very, they're very good there. So it's one that gets a lot of good reviews. But it does limit how often we can go, make ourselves happy. I know. I wish I wish I knew what to do that. The joy of the Lord is our strength. So I looked that up one day and I figured, well, I have strength. I have strength. So maybe that's what the joy of the Lord is. Because I asked God about that one time. God, if the Bible says the joy of the Lord is our strength, how come I don't ever feel happy? And I thought, where is this joy? And I was reading that one day. God spoke to me and said, read it backward. And I went, read it backward? What do you mean, read it backward? Because I was just reading that verse in the Bible, the joy of the Lord is your strength. And I come across it all the time. God, where is it? Where's the joy? Where's the joy? He said, read it backward. And I'm like, all right. I don't think it's because God put it in there backward. I think it's just as my mind was not accepting it the right way. So I'm like, okay. I'm not sure what you mean, but okay. How exactly backward? So I looked at it again, and instead of saying, the joy of the Lord is your strength, I read, the strength of the Lord is your joy. And I went, oh. Joy and happy are two different things. Exactly. That's what I think. They're two different things. So when I read it that way, I'm like, oh, the strength of the Lord is your joy. And I'm like, okay, that's what I'm not seeing. The joy isn't a feeling of happiness. It's your strength. And I'm like, well, I must have a lot of the joy of the Lord then, because I feel like I have a lot of strength. So it's not a feeling of happiness. Okay. So then I have the joy of the Lord. I want happiness. I'm not missing the joy of the Lord. Yay. But I want happiness too. Because it's strength. So I'm very glad to have that. If the joy of the Lord is strength, then I definitely feel like he's given that to me. Although I don't feel strong every moment, but I do feel generally that he has given me a lot of strength. He's given me a lot of strength to survive being abandoned and having to totally support myself, which I never planned. I didn't plan this. I didn't plan to do this. So I didn't have anything in place to be the only money earner. I didn't go to college. I wasn't a career person. I wasn't set up to be a big money earner because that wasn't the life I wanted. I didn't think I would have to do that. So he's blessed me in spite of that. But that wasn't something I had planned for, because that wasn't what I expected my life to be. A lot of people do that. They'll go to college, they'll get a big degree, although sometimes that doesn't always necessarily mean you'll get a good job, but they get some job where they're making a whole lot of money, although sometimes those people are more in debt than they actually have money. But, or they have been working at a job, some long-term job, where they had got a lot of raises and they're real established in their job. I didn't have any of that. I know that happens to a lot of women. That they didn't plan to be their own, the sole support of their finances, but he has given me the strength to do that. So he's definitely given me the strength to live the life I never wanted and still don't want. So I have the strength to do it. I just don't want it. I want the strength. I don't want this life, but I don't seem to be able to have another one that I wanted. I keep waiting for him to fulfill, delight yourself in the Lord. He'll give you the desires of your heart. I'm still waiting for that. I'm still looking for that, hoping for that, and praying for that. In the meantime, I'm just trudging through the one I have. And I'm trying to do something for God where he has me. I'm not doing what I thought I would be doing, but I am trying to say, well, God, I got to do something for you. And so I'm trying to do something for God where I'm at, which I think that's what Joseph did in the Old Testament, where, he didn't expect the life he was given. He didn't expect to be sold into slavery. He didn't plan for that. God had given him dreams totally different than that. He didn't expect to be a slave in some rich man's house. He didn't expect to be then put into prison and falsely accused of something he didn't do. But everywhere he was doing something for God. He was still, wherever God had him, even if it was in terrible places that he didn't want to be. I'm sure he didn't want to be there. He didn't get to be around any of his family. They all thought he was dead. Well, the brothers knew he wasn't dead, but the father thought he was dead. He was in a terrible place. He didn't want to be there. He wanted to be home. He was kind of young. But wherever he was doing something for God still. And God eventually exalted him to a great place and reunited him with his family. I'm looking for that too. I'm looking. God gave him literal dreams. So he dreamt them of what was going to be in his life. And it looked like everything in his life, wasn't going to ever be there. But it was. He brought it back around to it. These are the dreams I gave you, and here, now, we're going to fulfill them, and I'm still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for my fulfillment of the dreams God gave me. And in the meantime, I'm trying to do everything I can to be used of God where I'm at. Just like, Joseph changed a lot of lives in the prison that maybe wouldn't have been affected. Sometimes it does take a long time. It does, but good grief, I'm close to 60. That's long enough. That's long enough. It does take a long time, but it's taken decades longer than I expected. Decades. And I just feel like so much of my younger years, where I had the most physical strength, is like just going away. And then, so is God going to give me the dreams of my life when I'm 90 and I'm going to be too old and too decrepit to do anything? I'll lay in the bed here and look at my dreams. Yay. I hope not. It's just can I have them while I still have some strength? While I still can move? I can still do stuff? Well, maybe God will make me, miraculously, physically strong my whole life or something. I'm not that strong now, but we need to maintain, he did that for Caleb. But he was the only one, I think. Joshua and Caleb in the Bible, when Caleb got to be, when they finally had to go through that old wilderness, even though he had not sinned. He didn't do wrong, and neither did Joshua, but they were stuck with all those people that did wrong. And they had to go through all that wilderness too. And on the other side, when they finally got their promised land, Caleb wasn't he 85? And he said, I am as strong now as I was at 40 or 45. My dreams aren't his. I really feel like those are the dreams he gave me, though. But then, okay, if he has different dreams for me, where are they? I would think they would be better than my dreams. If his dreams for me, then, like I said, I really feel like the dreams I had were from God. But even if he has something different, wouldn't it be better? Wouldn't I at least like it? his dream for me surely wouldn't be something I hate.
His dream for me would surely be something
I enjoyed, that I would want. I would hope so. And so then if he does have something other dream, then where is it? This ain't nobody's dream. Nobody's. So, yeah. Well, okay. If there's another dream that's better, where's that one? Things can change. Yeah, things can change. That's right. They can. And I pray for that every day. I'm ready for things to change. I'm ready. It's been long enough. Come on. It's been long enough. I've been through enough. I've waited long enough. It's long enough for me. I mean, at least give me something good. Like a little piece. Can I have a little piece? A little part of one thing? Just something. Something that I can look up and say, this makes me happy. This makes me feel like I have a reason to get out of bed. I just want something to look forward to. Just something to look forward to getting up out of bed. Something to look forward to. That's all I want to start. And it's hard when you don't have that. I just don't think that's a lot to ask. Can you just give me something I can say, oh, I can't wait to get up out of bed so I can do this today? I would love that. I don't even remember what that feels like. I don't know if I recognize that anymore, but I would love that. And I'm looking for, what do I want here? Oh, maybe I'll use that color. My oven beeped. I'm going to have to go run and get my stuff out of the oven. So I think I'm going to do orange on my eyes today. And I'm going to use this as number 13 called Centerfold. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, he's orange. It is hard waiting. Does it give me something to look forward to every day? No, because I don't do it every day. I do it Sunday. So yeah, I look forward to it on Sunday. But see, that's something I'm doing for God. It's not something for me. And it gives me joy to do something for Him, and to do something for others, but it's not for me. It's like I need something that's for me. And even though, yes, I get blessings out of it, but that's not enough, like, for my whole life. I gotta go get that out of the oven. Those are my sweet potatoes baking. Many talents, couldn't the skills, talents bring you to a different place? I don't know. I hope so. But most of the stuff I can only do, well, when I'm not working. Work consumes most of my time and energy. So when I get home, I'm just tired. And so I can do a little bit of something. I mean, I don't play the piano that well. I love singing. I love doing makeup. I love cooking. But mostly, I'm too tired to do most of it because I have to work. I know, put myself in a place where I can find the one. The problem is I don't know where that place is. I don't know where that place is. I have, like, where could I go? Where could I go? And then during COVID, like, nobody's going anywhere. Let me go get that out of the oven real quick.
I need like a Christian singles group somewhere. Online Christian singles group. They cost money though. I don't have any money. And they're like the most expensive. I actually joined some Facebook. I found some Facebook singles groups, Christian singles groups. They're not active. Nobody's on them. Nobody talks on them. Nobody. They're nothing. But those like singles dating groups and stuff, they're not free. Not the Christian ones. Woo! Orange. I don't know. I have such a hard time with people long distance. Where Kristen met her husband. I don't remember. Was it online? I think it was a dating site. No, I don't remember what it was. I don't remember where she met him. Well, it was online though, wasn't it? Somewhere. I know she also met apparently a really bad guy that way too. I don't remember which place she met him. Do you remember which one it was? What time is it? 12:15. Okay. So let's see. Oh, we got to do our eyebrows. Do. Trying to get this to be more straight. I think that would be a lot easier if I wasn't an introvert. That makes it so challenging. It went up. I either went up too high with that one or not high enough with the other one. I think I need more here at this one. Not making them look the same. My sweet potatoes are done. My dessert is ready. The corn is done. Ready for dinner. There we go. All right, let's see if we can Oh, those sweet potatoes smell so good. Let's see. Oh, it's not showing me everything. Does not showing me everything. Where is it? It was an online Christian site. Was it like Christian Mingle or something? I'll try to ponder. Okay, remember the great. It is artwork. I always have a hard time with my brows. Yep, you have no tails. I have them, but they go way down. Overplucking when I was young, yep. My left one always gives me grief. Yeah, isn't that something? I think it has to do with the fact that I have to go like that with go across your face. It's always one that's harder to do. And it's always the same one. There we go. I know there's one called like Christian Mingle or something, but there may be more than one. I guess I just feel so inept. I don't know how to do that. I haven't dated since 1985. Certainly not online. Right here does not want to do what I want. There, that's a little better. This Facebook is like not wanting to show me comments. Well, I gotta fix this. The other one's rounder. There. There we go. I'm wearing orangey orange today. Just because it's Halloween. Just because it's Halloween. Alright, let's do... Oh, my eyeballs quit watering. I've got concealer down here. There we go. Okay. I need to get... Oh, I need to get... What am I going to put here on the... Maybe I'll use the other orange. I'm trying to decide what I want to put here. Let's use this brush and let's use... Oh, I got it in the little thing. Where's my little thing? Oh, here it is. Ah! Closed right back up. Thank goodness for cover-up. I know. Yes, thank goodness. The best thing. All right, so this is called Eternal Flame, I think. This like pumpkin orange. Let's put that over here. Okay. We definitely need to blend this one. This one. Make him a little harsh over here. So it's supposed to be such a nice day out today. Like only a 10% chance of rain, which probably means no rain. And it's like 80 degrees, which is so much cooler than what it's been. The temperature is dropping here just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I was trying to take that picture last night with the cats. The thing is, there's no way I could like get them to pose and like be in a picture or be in the same place. They might pose, but they have two different spots of the room. So I had the ham with me, sitting down, and so all I can get is pictures of them like this, eating ham. And it was so hard because I was like, I don't have somebody to take the picture, so I had to set the timer on my phone. It only goes to 10 seconds, is the longest it'll do. So I had to set that and run back, sit down, get the ham, try to get the, and then, yeah, so you got to see the back of the cats. That's the best I could do. Okay, there we go. There you go. So it's me sitting on the floor with my little pointy hat and the two cats. And you could see them, but you don't see their faces. But if I could just like get them to sit and stay and stuff, we could have done that, but they won't do that. They even, like Gwenny, when she first saw the hat, she ran. I'm like, oh, you're scared of the hat? They have a mind of their own. Yeah, they do. Don't tell me you're scared of that hat. Come on. So she saw me pick up that hat. She's like, pow! I'm like, oh, boy, this is going to be fun. I don't think this is going to work. But then once I had it on my head and it wasn't moving anymore, she's like, okay, you have ham? Oh. I'll risk death from the hat. So funny. But they were having a good old time eating the ham. Godiva is crazy for the ham. Boy, as soon as she knows I have ham, she's like, okay. Ooh, she's obsessed. Oh my goodness. You're gonna get it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my little brush. Here it is. And we're going to do our highlighter. This highlighter will be for sale. Full size, which will be this size. Full size will be for sale Wednesday at noon. Noon Eastern time. This is not what I wanted. No. Okay, this is what I wanted. I opened up this other palette for some reason. I don't know what that is. Let's put it all the way on my eyelid too. We'll be sparkly pumpkin today. So now I'm going to have to take down Halloween decorations. Oh, I hate taking down decorations. Not because it's work, because it makes me sad. But I have Thanksgiving decorations. I think a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people skip right to Christmas. No. Now, I know you don't have Thanksgiving in November in Canada. You have it like October, right? But our Thanksgiving is the end of November. So I will be putting out all my little Thanksgiving decorations. And I do that to work too. That way I don't really have to take, I don't really have to put them all away. They're still here. Just different ones. Then I decorate for Christmas after Thanksgiving. And that is when I really get sad. I have to take that down. Like, no. It's over. I've been that way my whole life, though. Even as a kid. Oh, don't take down the Christmas. Can it be Christmas forever? So I like looking at the pretty stuff. When I was a kid, I used to love to lay on the floor under the tree and look up at the tree. With the lights off, except for the tree lights only. And I would lay there and just look at the tree. You have to start over the left brow down. Oh yeah, it blends nicely. You don't really decorate for Thanksgiving or Halloween. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't, but some people, a lot of people don't decorate for Thanksgiving. And I'm like, we act like that doesn't exist. We decorate for Halloween. We decorate for Christmas. It's like, we do have Thanksgiving. But I guess there aren't a whole lot of Thanksgiving decorations, but there are some. But I like to decorate just because it gives me something different to look at. So I just get tired of looking at the same stuff all the time. And it gives me like, oh, something pretty and new to look at. So my boss at work, because she was dressing as a witch for Halloween, she had bought these candles from Amazon. She bought all kinds of stuff from Amazon to decorate her office, to decorate her trunk for trunk or treat. But she bought these candles for her office, and they're LED candles. They're so neat. And they're all different colors. They have a little clicker. It turns them off and on. You get out your pumpkins, ceramic. That's good. Yep, that's good. My mother-in-law, she used to do that. She had like one decoration. She had one decoration for her door and one decoration she sat in her house. But, it's one thing. That's fine. Because she just didn't feel like putting up a whole lot of stuff. So she just did one little thing here and one little thing. And I thought, well, still something different to look at. One thing, you don't have to go crazy. One thing is good. So my boss with the candles, she had bought there's 10 of them, I think. No, how many are there? I think there's 8 of them. But she had bought these sets of these, they're like plastic candles, but they light up with LED lights and they flicker and they change colors. You can pick the colors. They're so neat. Well, she said, I only wanted these to decorate my office while I was, because it went with because she had all the different colors off and on. She said, just for Halloween. She goes, I don't really want to keep them, though. She do you want them? I'm like, yes. Yes, I want them. So she gave me these candles, and I brought them, and I put 2 in my foyer, 2 in my kitchen, 2 in my living room, and 2 in the bathroom. And it's so cool because I picked orange for Halloween. It doesn't have black. I'd have done orange and black, but it has one that's kind of a bluish gray. So I did that. So some of them are orange and they flicker and they kind of dim and light, dim and light. And when I first I put them out, they're pretty bright actually. I put them and the foyer little area of the apartment is so dark. It has a light, but the light's never on. But so it's this enclosed little place with no window. It's so dark in there. So I put the lights in there, it lights it up. And the cats saw the light glowing from the foyer and they're creeping up on it. Looking. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Those are candles. They're looking at it what is that? You change your apartment color. Oh, that's fun. Spring and summer, yellow, fall. Oh, see, that's fun. Yeah, I like that. Anything is good. But I couldn't believe the cats were creeping up on those candles. They weren't even on the floor, but they were creeping up on it what is that spooky thing? I laughed. I didn't think they'd pay any attention to them. But I guess because they glowed and they flickered like this, they were like, ooh, what is that? Oh, it's so funny. What time is it? Okay, 12:30. And they only did that at first, but I didn't think they would even pay attention to a candle sitting on a table. But no, they're creeping into the room what is this? Oh, y'all are so funny. But but the thing is, you can pick the colors. So I can do different colors for Thanksgiving, different colors for Christmas. I can make them be any color. I think they're going to kind of be permanent. Permanent decorations. Your queen of cushions. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, you could just change your decor with the cushions. I also like to, and I found out I'm a little obsessed with this. I realized one day, okay, this is an obsession. I change my dishes. I get tired of the dishes. And I just have I have some fall dishes, Christmas dishes, Valentine's dishes, St. Patrick's Day dishes.
And then I have two sets of dishes. I have one set of dishes I use in the spring and summer, and another set of dishes I have one set I use I have one set of winter spring dishes and spring to summer, because once it gets to be fall, that's the fall dishes and the Christmas dishes. But it's like having new dishes all the time. Although they're not new, because, I've had them a while now. But I have dishes with pumpkins on them. And they're ones that can be used for Halloween and Thanksgiving. So I have my pumpkin. Then I have little holly around the Christmas dishes. Because I know nobody usually sees them but me. If somebody comes over, I'm like, oh, here, let me give you, eat something. Eat something so you have my dishes. Eat something. You're not hungry? Well, just hold this plate. How about a cup of water? I have Christmas glasses too. Oh, funny. But I love them. I love them. And then after I said, ooh, look, St. Patrick's Day. Ooh, look, Valentine's Day dishes. I'm like, I think I'm a little obsessed with dishes. Is there such a thing as a dishes obsession? I think I have it. Ooh, look, this. Ooh, I have Easter too. Easter dishes with little bunnies on them. Oh, they're so cute. I dropped something. Hold on. And I'm like, okay, I feel like I have to have more. And then tea. I have tea dishes, tea sets. Oh, I'm like, where am I going to put these dishes? I have to have extra cabinets for dishes. I rotate them. But I use them all. Just kind of rotate them every year. Oh, what am I looking for? I'm looking for these. I'm looking for my overspray. My overspray goggles. There you go. I think it stems from my, I don't know, whatever you call it, desire to want to be a hostess. Desire to want to feed people. You used to do that with dishes, not anymore. You have Christmas dishes. Oh, and white goes with everything. Yeah, it does. And white, you can change your napkins, or you change your placemats or something, and you put white on everything. Or just leave it plain. You have a lot of colorful napkins. Yeah. So that's what you could do. Get white dishes and change the tablecloth, the napkins. Yeah, I've done that somewhat too. But then I started collecting dishes. I use them. Every year I put, okay, switch the cabinet, take these out, put it in the main cabinet, take those out. And I don't have, I've gotten to where I just buy 4 that I can rotate, because it's like, well, it's only going to be for me, usually. Yeah, I get some happy. I say, I've got to find something. I got to find something that gives me something that's exciting. Something that makes me feel a little bit happy. And it does. I'm like, I do. I think it's stems, because when I first got married, we signed up for everyday dishes and fine china, and I was like, ooh, I want 8 place settings. Ooh, maybe we need 12. It's just, I've always had these, and I wasn't planning to have that many kids, but I've just always had this, I'm going to have company, and, we'll have lots of company and serve people. I've just always had this desire to feed people. But then we never had a big enough house to have many people over. First house we bought, it was so little we could barely fit in it. We don't really have room. We don't have room for a table that's very big. We don't have room to have people over. So I'm like, it's just I've always had these dreams of, I didn't know we're there, but I'm buying enough dishes for an army. And it's like, I feel like, oh, I'm going to need this for a bunch of people to feed. Maybe those people are still coming. I don't know. But I still need a bigger place than this. I don't even have a table. Yep. Treat yourself well. So that's why I try to, I get pleasure from looking at the little dishes while I'm eating.
sitting on the couch by myself. So look at my dishes and smile. It's like, what can I find to make me happy about this? Oh, a dishes I like. I try to make it better a little bit. All right, where's my clicker? I hate that song. Is it across the room somewhere? Oh, where my clicker went? Oh, here it is. Bye, stupid song. So I'm just going to put on my mascara today. I'll do my lashes before my ministry live so it looks good on the video. But today, we'll just do mascara. For the day look. Oh, it's called Maybe It's Okay. And part of it's I don't like the singer. It's okay if you're not okay. Oh, that's a depressing song. It's okay, you're not okay. Yeah, no, it's not okay with me. I don't like songs that make me feel sad. And that one's depressing to me. Maybe it isn't meant to be, but don't want to hear that. And I don't really care for that singer, I guess. Who is that anyway? I don't even know who that is. He kind of like goes, with the notes, And so I'm like, I don't like his voice either. So yeah, that's not a good song for me. I don't think it's okay. Not okay with me. It's a weird song. Hopefully that is not your favorite song. If it is, that's fine. You get something out of it, I don't. But I do have to, I don't listen to songs if they make me sad. Even if they might not make other people sad. Or if they make me like, if they aren't uplifting to me, it's like, I need good, uplifting, positive song. And other people might find that a positive song for them. I do not. All right. Lipstick. It's not okay, but I'm okay with it. And I think, yeah, I don't know. But he's like, it's okay if you're not okay. I don't think it's okay if I'm not okay. I want to be okay. I don't think it's okay. That's probably not what he means. I may not be, but every time I hear that. But it's all, like I say, it's also I don't like his voice or the way he drags the note down. I listened one time to, I know, and most people know the song, I Can Only Imagine. I can only imagine. Most people love that song. For years, I was like, oh, I don't like that song. I don't like that song. What's not a sad song? And one day I heard my niece, who is a great singer, I heard her sing it. She sang it, and I'm like, wow. I don't know why, but I liked it when she sang it. I thought, well, I know what it is. I'm prejudiced. I'm biased. I'm biased because it's my niece. I adore her. I love her. And so I only like it. I would like anything she did. So that's it. It's because she sang it. And then we changed churches one time. Went to a new church, and the whole chorus, they were singing it. And it was great. And I'm like, why do I think I don't like this song? This was great. It was great. I was blessed. And I'm like, what's my problem with this song? I don't get it. Every time I hear it on the radio, I don't like it. So one day it came on the radio again. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to figure this. This is the part of I don't always analyze it. Let me figure out why I don't like this song. Let me figure out what's the problem. So I listened. I don't like the singer. Because he goes, I can only imagine. He goes, the way he sings. I can only imagine. And I'm like, oh, that's why I don't like this song. I don't like his voice. And it isn't that I don't like his voice However, I don't like his voice on that song. And I'm like, that's the problem. I don't like the way this guy sings it. And all this time I just thought I didn't like the song. Oh, I don't like that song. And I would never listen to it. Don't like this song. No, it was him. Sorry, buddy. I don't like your singing the song. But everybody else I heard sing the song, I'm like, oh, this is a great song. Why don't I like this? Why do I always think it was him? I'm like, I got it. I don't like this guy's voice on this song. Once COVID dies down, I need to host a tea or dinner. I know, but I have no table. No table. They all sit on the floor. Well, they can sit on the couch. No table. I guess I need to get a table. But I have no place to put a table. Where am I going to put the table? You love contemporary Christian music, but love gospel too. I like gospel too. Different artists. Yeah, it was the artist. It was the artist. And like I said, I've heard him sing other songs that are okay. I don't like him. I don't like it. It makes the gravelly sound to the song, and that's not a gravelly voice song. And it's like, oh, that's what's bothering. Just no. All I knew was I would hear it and go, I don't like it. I don't like that. And I would just change the channel. It was just, you know what? I'm not going to do this because I'm going to go eat. No, I am going to do this one. So that's how it was. It was the singer. And I never knew because I like other songs he sings. I just couldn't stand his voice of that song because it harshed up the song for me. So it makes it sound like a harsh song. And you're singing about heaven. There's going to be a harsh. That's just his voice. And I'm like, that's why it was just a sound, a tone thing that my ears didn't like it. And I never figured out why. Till I heard other people singing it and going, oh, I love this song. How come I don't like it? I figured it out. It's so funny. I did the same thing with bacon. For so many years, I don't like bacon. And it's like most of the planet likes bacon. Do a buffet or rent or borrow a table. I know, but where am I going to put it? That's the reason I don't have a table. I don't want a room to put a table. I could do a buffet in the kitchen. Got plenty of counter space. Plenty of counter space in the kitchen. But they wouldn't have a table to sit down at. It'd have to be a hold your food in your lap thing. Yeah, that was it. It was the artist's interpretation. Over so many years, I said, I don't like bacon. I don't like bacon. I don't like bacon. And I'm kind of a salt fiend. I love salt. Also don't like ham. I like lunch meat ham, but not baked ham. And Mom said to me one day, I don't understand why you don't like ham or bacon because they're both really salty. And you love salt. I don't understand why. And I'm like, yeah, I don't get that either. And I'm like, why don't I like bacon? And I tried to figure it out. What is it I don't like? I just know I don't like it, and I don't like ham. I don't know why. What do I not like? Because I love salt. So you would think that'd be my favorite meat. And one day, as I was doing shopping for Mom and Dad, from their list, they like bacon. And so they were having me get bacon. So I was getting bacon at the store, looking at all the packages like, I wonder which bacon they want. So I'm looking, this bacon, and I never read the labels on bacon. You know, why didn't I read the label? Well, because I was trying to pick out the one they wanted, I was reading the labels, and the bacon, it said, hickory smoked bacon. Most all bacon's hickory smoked bacon. And I'm like, aha. I don't like smoked meat. That's what I don't like. Smoke. I'm like, that's why I don't like bacon. It tastes like smoke. And I don't like the taste. I don't like smoked turkey. Don't like that. And ham, smoked. And I'm like, aha! I figured it out. I hate smoke. That's it. That's it. But it's like I never figured out why I didn't like it. I just know I didn't like it. Now I know why I don't like it.
If it was unsmoked, do I want to wear this? I think I'm going to, I usually do this with clear. I think I'm going to do this. This is, I never wear these. This is Believe Gloss. It's orange. I gotta wear orange. I think it's Facebook. Oh, Facebook. Okay, I was checking in comments here. Oh, what song is on now? That one's okay. There we go. It's so funny though. I had to, like, vigilant. I don't listen to something that makes me feel worse instead of better. Orange. Thank you. You know, orange makes blue eyes look blue. Because it's the opposite them on the color wheel. Oh, but then, I still haven't done what I was going to do here. So I was going to take my little, that's a pretty color. Oh, Believe. It's not bright at all. If you want bright orange, we have that too. But I love this one. That is really pretty. All right, so let's do a little cute jack-o'-lantern face on my cheek. Just because it's Halloween and we have to do something. I'm just gonna do something kind of simple. Time is it? Okay, 10 till. Quit sticking to me. My eyelash is sticking. Okay, there's those. Oh, that's gonna be cute. I'm balancing on my eyeshadow palette and it's not all the way on the table. I hear something running. I wonder if my toilet's running. I hear like water running. I'll go check that out. Like, I don't know why I hear water running. I have no water running. Oh, ain't he cute?
There we go. Now, first, let's set him with some powder. Let's set him with a little powder. I mean, this is smudge proof, so it probably will. As long as my skin doesn't get oily, that's the thing. I don't think it will, but we're going to make sure. Then we're going to put some oil strike on that. And set it. Ah, he's very cute. Little Halloween token. And orange eyes. I like doing stuff like this. Just a cute little tiny something. This tooth over here is a little jaggedy. That's okay. He can just be jaggedy. There. There. Now let's read our devotion. Our Halloween devotion. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Wig. You know, I walked out of the house yesterday. I went to the store. And I wasn't putting makeup on because I just wanted to run to the store and get something real quick and come back and clean my house. So I knew, and I realized I didn't put a wig on either. Oh, I'm like, oh well. Oh well. Hopefully we won't meet the man of my dreams. I didn't. Hopefully we won't meet somebody. Of course, if he wants me with no makeup and no hair, he would really be the man of my dreams. Let's see, I think this can go up here. Okay, then I'll put this on. Set it and forget it. Exactly. Try Canadian bacon. Oh, Canadian bacon isn't smoked? Really? Well, I'll look that up. Thank you. Yep. Of course, I'll have to take him as he is, too. I don't know telling what issues I will come across there. But, well, if there's somebody that loves me, I don't care. I will look for Canadian bacon. I wonder if I would like it then. It's interesting. I'll go look it up, see if it says something about being smoked. Now, I have had some smoked sausage before that... Oh, there went my internet. My internet's off again. Not internet. Cable. My cable just went like... What? It just disappeared. It's been doing that. It's been so glitchy. And it just like reboots. It'll come back on. But it's like, hello? How are you doing? But... it went off. So there's no music now. It usually takes 10 minutes to come back on. And I'm ready to go. But I've had some smoked sausage. It just doesn't really taste smoky. I don't get that. Maybe because the sausage taste is so strong, it overpowers the smoky taste. Because the one I really don't like is smoked turkey. Because to me, turkey doesn't have much flavor. And if you smoke turkey, it's like eating an ashtray. Ugh. So smoky. As I taste smoke all day long. But I think sausage is so strong, I don't taste the smoke. So I can eat smoked sausage. I don't get it. I ate it one time. I didn't know what it was really. I'm like, my uncle made it, and I'm like, what is this? He goes, sausage. I'm like, okay. I ate it, and later I said, what kind is this? And he told me what it was in the store, and I went there, and it says smoked sausage, and I went, didn't taste like smoke. Okay. Alrighty then. My taste just does its own thing. I still think that was the reason I didn't like the other though. I think it was because it was smoke, but it didn't taste like smoke. Sausage did not taste like smoke. Tastes like sausage. Enjoy my lunch. Thank you. Thank you. Put on my hair, read our devotion,
Yep, cable has bit the dust. What's it say, 4 minutes? It'll say it'll come back on in 4 minutes, but it won't come back on in 4 minutes. It will just be done with this little reboot in 4 minutes, and then it still takes longer than that to come back on. I'm missing a bobby pin. That's okay, I'm leaving anyway. It's fun. You're just watching TV, and suddenly it'll go. I think it has a power surge or something. And it reboots my entire cable box. Like, oh, bye, cable. All right. We are reading October 31st. Yay, Proverbs 22:28. Don't move an ancient property line that your fathers set up. An ancient boundary stone was much like a fence. It served as a visual reminder of what belonged to the landowner and what was beyond legal limits. It reminded people when they were crossing the line. God's 10 commandments listed in Exodus 20 are the ultimate boundary stone. We are not free to move them around to fit our lifestyles, but there is a much more practical aspect to this than mere disobedience. Those who live beyond the boundaries will return to bondage. Yes, that's the main thing I have always said. You return to the stuff God has told us not to do. Even if it isn't a direct sin, it'll be some form of bondage. It's bondage. Not only will they return, they will leave a well-trodden path for the next generation to follow. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Not only do you return to bondage, you are leading the next generation that way too. I don't think people think so. They think what they do, well, doesn't affect anybody but them. Not true. Many people will follow you, even though you don't know it. You don't think they are. So where are you leading them? Oh, you have a very good day. Thank you for watching and talking to me. I enjoy talking to you. And I hope you have a very blessed day. Happy Halloween. The wig looks natural. I like this one. It is so light. It looks natural. It has like a natural hairline. It's like a natural volume. It's cool. That's one of the reasons I like it. Because I spend somewhat time outside, getting stuff out of the car, putting stuff in the car, taking get to the nursing home out. I just spend a little more outdoor time on Sunday, walking to and from cars. And it's hot. So this one is not as hot. And so it's lightweight, airy, cooler. It's got a more open weave cap to it. So this is one of the ones I grab when I know I'm going to be outdoors more. I'm not going to be hot. God with us. Yep. Maybe it's the type of smoke. Or maybe how much smoke they add. Maybe it is the type of smoke. Because, they do smoke with different stuff, don't they? Like different wood. Maybe it's the type of smoke. It's interesting. Now I'm going to have to find out what type of smoke they put in. I like to know, because that way if there's something I don't like, I can look in the ingredients. Does this have this particular one? Oh, it does. Okay, then I won't like it. So it's interesting. So you have a very blessed day and go be amazing. Happy Halloween. Bye.